So in this video, I'm going to go over this little DEWALT mechanics tool set right here. This is the 142 piece, and they have a new model and an older model. You can get this in either one, but this was the best toolkit that I have found for your kind of around the house type of repairs, whether it's working on an e-bike. I used it to replace some e-bike tires not too long ago, and it worked out perfect for that. I use it for working on my truck, anything. I just installed a tailgate dampener, and I used it for that. Let me show you everything you get with this. So first off, let me show you the case. So it's this hard shell case, has the flat bottom so it can set upright pretty easy. I like any of them that have these metal locking. It doesn't have that flip tab on it. So open it up. I'll show you everything that's, and oh, by the way, it holds it very nicely in there. I'll bring you in a little closer and let me just kind of like go over everything on it. You've got all the Allen wrenches, which is pretty much any Allen wrench that you would need as far as a standard, and there's all your metric Allen wrenches right there. This swivel head sockets, you get two. You get a 1/4 inch, a 3/8 drive. You get an adapter from a 1/4 to a 3/8, a 3/8 to a 1/4, standard 5/8 spark plug. You can see the rubber I don't know how well you can see it. It's got a rubber gasket down in there, and it holds it nice in place right there. This right here is a little small toolkit. Now I've got a different style of toolkit that I'm probably going to use in here. This works really well with this screwdriver right here. I actually used this when I was working on these things, so I mounted those things up, and I used the the Torx heads right here. You get all your Torx heads down there, your Phillips, your flatheads, your screw holder, and these are a type of nut drivers, so you can use those on a impact driver if you want to. So very handy that you got that is included with it. Now the wrenches are going to be standard on this side, 5/8 all the way up to a 3/8 all the way up to a 5/8, and then over here you have a 10 millimeter all the way down to a 15 millimeter. They did exclude the 12 millimeter, which is pretty standard on a lot of these, but you have a 12 millimeter here. To get these out, instinctively you want to grab it right here, but what I do, I push up and get it from this bottom, and it seems to come out easy. There's a little tab right there. That's your 5/8 socket, and it goes all the way up to a 7/8 socket. And then you got your 1/4 inch, it's 5/16 to half. And then there's your millimeters, your 9 millimeter to 13, and then 16, 17, 18, 19. So it goes all the way up to a 19 millimeter. Same way with the regular size sockets, 19 millimeter to a 10, 7/8 to a 7/16. On your 1/4 inch, you can see right here, you've got a 1/4 inch. On your 1/4 inch ratchet, you can go from a 1/4 to a 5/16, 1/2 inch to a 9. You can see, I'm not just going to go over everything here. I'm just going to show you what all came in the kit. Now the drivers on this, now the ratchet drivers, here's your 3/8 ratchet driver. It has this push button right there. So you check this out. Let me just show you how I can do this one-handed. Push button, locks on the place just like that, and we are set. Very nice quality. These are these chrome steel. When I want to drop it, I just kind of drop it, and I can grab another one and lock into place. There's my 1/4 inch drive. You get an extension. These, I think that's probably a 6-inch extension right there for the 1/4. So there's your extension for the 3/8 drive. I've already showed you the screwdriver here. They're all labeled with DEWALT. That's what I like. If you look at them, they all have the DEWALT logo etched into them, even the sockets. But here's all of your nut driver pieces down here. You've got it from a 5/32 all the way up to a 1/2 inch nut driver, and then over here's a 4 millimeter to an 8 millimeter. You can see it all just right there, just like that. So if you need to use the screwdriver, use this for a nut driver. You could take the nuts on and off. Yeah, everybody, I think this is one of the best kind of DIY, kind of at-home mechanic kits that you can get today. I've already used this several times working on my truck, on my bikes, and just random things around the house. And this is at a very affordable cost. And you know what? It's made by DEWALT, so we know it's going to be great quality. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the DEWALT 142 piece mechanics tool set. See you on the next video.